This will be your only warning.
Hello?
Yeah, it's me.
Me? Who? I don't have a doorbell.
You know, it's your pal. It's Rap. You remember me. You know, from WandaVision. We had such a good time with WandaVision. Ralph Boner, it's funny, right? You didn't see it coming. And the Mandarin, I know you remember the Mandarin, and I know I let you all down, but come on, you know you need me. And you know, you'll never see me coming. I know you remember that one. So I wanted to check
No,
up
I
on
managed
you.
my expectations a little better this time.
Oh,
Thanks.
come on.
No,
Don't
thanks.
be like that. You know, we need each other. We complete each other. Please.
Hello everyone, my name is Brandon and welcome to my spoiler review for the series finale of Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Or should I say the season finale of Captain America and the Winter Soldier.
Oh, it's beautiful.
And whoa, this news kind of came out of nowhere, but is also expected. But they announced a Captain America 4 with Anthony Mackie. I mean, here I am talking about maybe future seasons called Captain America and the Winter Soldier, but the fact that Anthony Mackie's getting his own Captain America movie, putting him on the same pedestal as Chris Evans, that's even better in my mind. I mean, there's no reason that he shouldn't be up there with the main players. So this is welcoming news, especially since Malcolm Spellman, the screenwriter for Falcon and the Winter Soldier, is attached to write the screenplay. So good news all around. It's pretty incredible. Wow. However, is Bucky even the Winter Soldier anymore? I would figure that he wants to leave that moniker behind, seeing as how much damage it's caused over the years. Unless he's trying to put a more positive spin on the Winter Soldier name and erase the bad history that's associated with it. Something he is able to achieve throughout this series, giving closure to the people that he's wronged in the past. One of those being Yori, as he is responsible for the death of his son. Something he comes to terms with in this episode, confronting Yori to tell him the truth of what happened and who is to blame. Seeing where Bucky started in Captain America the First Avenger and following his journey through the Marvel movies as the villainous Winter Soldier, continuously haunted by the ghosts of his past, and to come full circle to a point of acceptance and forgiveness that he's allowing himself to process and move forward, being thanked by the people that he's helped instead of appearing as the monster that the Winter Soldier name is associated with. Even when he falls off the ledge during the fight with the Flag Smashers, his ghostly scream echoes, kind of like breathing new life into him. That scream echoes until it disappears, and he lands on his feet instead of falling to his death. This is the new Bucky Barnes. And can people stop throwing things at Bucky? Like, you know he's gonna catch everything that you throw at him. But Bucky uses his trauma and the burden that he carries to help Carly understand what she's going through.
But in the end, the nightmares won't go away.
You're gonna remember all the ones you killed.
I remember all of it.
Unfortunately, Zemo was right though. Carly is too far gone to be brought back toward the light, willing to risk the lives of innocent people to achieve her goals. It seems as though her compatriots are even starting to catch on.
Worst case scenario, we kill the hostages.
What the fuck?
Don't worry, our Walmart Captain America's here to save the day. He's got a fancy new shield that he built in his garage with a box of scraps, the true American way.
With a box of scraps!
It looks like he's gonna do some damage with that thing. Ah, nope. Yeah, one good punch. That's all it took, huh? Well, you tried.
It was at this moment that he knew he fucked up.
But somewhere along the way, John realizes that he needs to do some good to make up for his bad deeds that he's committed. I don't know if there's enough you could do to calm over the people that saw you, I don't know, murder a dude.
It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for him.
But somehow he's back in Bucky and Sam's good graces, I guess. And what, now he just thinks he's part of the team?
Hey, wait a minute, I got a great idea. I'll stick with you. You a mean green fighting machine. Together we'll scare to spit out anybody that crosses us. I'm all alone, but you gotta have friends.
Stop singing!
What is it about the people in this universe that are so casually coy about villains just hanging out? I mean, he still killed a man in cold blood and tried to kill Sam and Bucky like a day ago. Anybody forget that? Anybody?
I understood that reference.
Don't worry. I didn't forget. Yes, he is a villain still. Misguided, maybe, but a villain nonetheless. Now working for Contessa Valentina Allegra de Fontaine. You know, the character that everybody knows, but now donning the moniker U.S. Agent. Hey, just like the comic books. And Fontaine may or may not be working for Zemo, seeing as how she is aware of his little stunt he pulled, killing the rest of the Flag Smashers. From behind bars of the Raft prison, you never can trust those butlers. But who controls the raft? Oh, wait, yeah, that's Thaddeus Thunderbolt Ross. And if he controls the raft, and Fontaine is aware of Zemo's schemes, could she be working with Zemo, and possibly both of them be working for Ross? I'm willing to bet this is setting up the Thunderbolts. We've got Fontaine and Ross leading the charge. We've got Zemo in the raft prison, along with Emil Blonsky and Samuel Stearns, who we both saw in The Incredible Hulk. Now with John Walker as the U.S. agent in his fancy schmancy new black Captain America suit.
So what do you think? Does it come in black?
Throw a dab of Ghost in there, throw a dollop of Punisher in there, mix it all together.
Baby, you got a stew going.
John's villain origins aside, the main thing that this season finale does is give us our hero origins for Sam Wilson, aka
Captain America. I thought Captain America was on the moon.
Although, he could use some more shield practice. And it's a good thing he doesn't have to just rely on the shield now that he's got some new Wakandan wings. Bursting out of that cocoon like a not a butterfly. It's not a falcon. It's another bird. It's pretty patriotic. It's on the tip of my tongue. It's on the tip of my tongue.
Raider!
And of course, this new Captain America suit isn't complete without our prodigal son returning. Baby boy is back. He's back and he's blue. And now there's two of them. Again, I would straight up die for this robot bird. But now I don't have to because Red Wing helps Sam prove to the world that he is Captain America.
That's the Black Falcon there. I tell you.
Nah, that's Captain America.
You're goddamn right.
Not that their opinions should matter, because he proved to himself that he is Captain America. But everybody better start learning the name rather quickly.
Thought we wouldn't notice, but we did.
Falcon!
It's Captain America.
Period. The end.
But it doesn't matter what they call him, because at the end of the day, he embodies the morals that Steve carried on his shoulders. Even refusing to fight Carly one-on-one because he believed in her vision, just not her methods.
Stay down!
No. I could do this all day.
And then being able to handle bringing justice to these individuals much differently than how John handled things. Literally carrying her to justice, bringing her to medical aid and attention in a very angelic, symbolic manner, gleaming down upon the American people as their savior and as the world's savior, a much needed symbol of hope and optimism after the tragedy and struggles that they've endured over the past 5 years, and the tragedies and struggles that they deal with every day. Sam even has the level-headedness to ask the important questions about how they're handling the current struggles, what they plan to do with the people that have been displaced because of the blip, how they plan to handle the border problem, which was to be resolved in the Patch Act, but in a not so friendly manner, calling them out on their, for lack of a better term, bullshit for having the power to make changes, but to not actually, you know what? It won't do it justice if I explain it. Just roll the clip.
Terrorist, refugee, thug, they're often used to get around the question why.
Those settlements that happened 5 years ago, do you think it is fair for governments to have to support them?
Yes. Look, I get it. But you have no idea how complicated this situation is. You know what? You're right. For once, all the people who've been begging, and I mean literally begging for you, to feel how hard any given day is. How did it feel to be helpless? Now, if you could remember what it was like to be helpless and face a force so powerful it could erase half the planet, you would know that you're about to have the exact same impact. You just don't understand. I'm a black man carrying the stars and stripes. What don't I understand? Every time I pick this thing up, I know there are millions of people out there who are gonna hate me for it. I feel it, the stares, the judgment, and there's nothing I can do to change it. Yet I'm still here. No super serum, no blonde hair or blue eyes. The only power I have is that I believe we can do better. We can't demand that people step up and we don't meet them halfway. But the question is, who's in the room with you when you're making those decisions? Is it the people you're going to impact? Or is it just more people like you? Look, you people have just as much power as an insane god or a misguided teenager. The question you have to ask yourself is, how are you going to use it?
He's pretty good at that.
Right?
Nice job, Cap.
Thanks.
Something that really drives home the importance of this speech is Isaiah and Elijah Bradley's reaction to this, and seemingly falling back into their good graces, especially with how Sam is able to honor the legacy of Isaiah Bradley, putting him right alongside with the rest of the memorabilia of Captain America. And that way nobody will ever forget his importance and just what a true American hero he really was. Can't stress enough how important this is, not just to the eyes of Isaiah Bradley, but to the eyes of everybody. And of course, to the eyes of his grandson, Elijah Bradley, who I would just like to point out is showing off some strong charisma in this episode, giving us just an inkling of what to expect from him when he reappears as the Patriot in the Young Avengers. I hope. I will say, though, Sam's first mistake on the job is pardoning Sharon Carter. Though, I guess he wasn't there for the big reveal of her being the power broker.
I am the power broker.
He also wasn't there for her murdering Backdrag and staged it to make it look like Carly was the end-all be-all villain. Probably making it look like Carly killed Backdrag so that Sharon could kill her in, self-defense? But Sharon is the power broker. How? To my knowledge, she was blipped away for 5 years also. So if she blipped away, then she's only been in Madripoor for what? 6 months? Well, maybe 6 months and then 5 years before that for 2-ish years. But you would think that if she blipped away for 5 years, then there would be a power vacuum in Madripoor. And if she was in power, she wouldn't be in power anymore. And it just it doesn't make sense. It's just but the conversation that her and Carly have about building up an empire.
I'm not interested in power or an empire.
I'm honing in on that word, empire, Skrull empire. I'm fully convinced now that Sharon is a Skrull, especially with particular wording when she's being pardoned by the senator, honing in on words like
The Carter name has always been synonymous with service and trust.
And jumping back to the beginning of the episode, Sharon using that Mission Impossible shape-shifting technology that we saw in Captain America The Winter Soldier, in a way kind of felt like foreshadowing as she is a shapeshifter. Also, that poison pill thing that she used to kill the guard.
Mercury vapor, amongst other things.
What? That kind of screamed like Madam Hydra or Viper to me, who I did bring up a few videos back when I was talking about Madripoor and the importance that has on the X-Men and Wolverine specifically. Could she be Madam Hydra? Could she be Viper? I don't think so. I'm really dead set on this Skrull idea. Who was she talking to at the end of the after credit scene? And who was that driver that she had when she first appeared in episode 3? Saying things like she's now infiltrated the American government, having access to the secrets and the weapons that they possess.
We're about to have full access to government secrets, prototype weapons, you name it.
Infiltration is a big thing with the Skrull invasion. Maybe she's the Skrull Queen Veronica. In the comics is a Skrull that has shapeshifted into Jessica Drew's Spider-Woman, and Emilia Clarke has been cast as a lead role in Secret Invasion, and they just announced that Sony and Disney struck a new deal to put the Spider-Man movies on Disney+. So they could be doing that, but it also would have the same level of impact if they had Agent 13, Nick Fury's left-hand woman, because Maria Hill's his right-hand woman, be the catalyst that sets the Secret Invasion in motion. I could see it all playing out. It's the only logical thing that makes sense for her to be doing the things that she's doing, like betraying the country and the intelligence apparatus that her aunt basically founded. It just doesn't add up.
Don't make me come down there, you punk.
If you liked hearing me talk about Captain America and the Winter Soldier, please be sure to subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you can stay up to date with any of the new videos that I release on my channel. Now that this show is over, it doesn't mean the end of my reviews or the end of my content. I've got videos planned throughout the entire month of May, so be sure to stick around for those. I'll be doing a Falcon and the Winter Soldier series review, as well as a WandaVision series review that I've been sitting on for months, so you can expect those to be released over the next next couple of weeks, along with other video ideas that remain to be seen. But also be sure to leave your comments below what you thought about the episode, what you thought about my video. Come yell at me over on Twitter at bmattweiss about any of the things that I talk about on my channel. Come follow me over on twitch.tv/boxthewise. Not going to talk about my broken computer, aside from saying that I'm not going to talk about my broken you get the idea. Just go follow me over there. But thank you so much for taking the time to watch my stupid face talk about these things. As always, if you enjoy it, please be sure to share this with your friends and the people that you think will enjoy it just as much as you did. Help me build this community from the ground up. I want to try and get to 100 subscribers by the end of next month. I think it's a pretty reasonable goal to have, but I need all of your help to do so, and I look forward to seeing where this train takes us. But until next time, oh my god, this guy again, not interested.
Thanks a lot, bye.
There's a bird that just flew by my window. It's not a bird, it's Captain America.